And now we're set to go as Brennan Varney will jump against Paul Nacho. Mustangs working left to right as we describe it here in the opening quarters. Mike Shalahita throws it up and Gateway controls the opening tap back. Gateway now resetting up top. Bruce McCrummon sending it over to Dyson Harper on the far wing, fronted there by Vecchiola. They try to set the screen with Nacho. Jumper on the way left of the lane, good. Dyson Harper, so a quick opening shot there, Steve, for the Mustangs on their first possession of the game as Jacob Chris settles. Sends it in the corner there to Jax Viveris. Viveris on the inside, over to Harper, back to Viveris. Puts up the three and swishes it in. Mustangs shooting right now, Steve, just like the temperatures on the outside.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Very cold, but trying to get things going. And here's Antoine. Back over to Martin, sending it off to Vecchiola in the corner. Another touch there from Luke. Over to Aiden left of the lane. Mustangs sending it around, just looking for a little open space. Just hasn't been there. They'll go cross court near side to Antoine. Back up top to Martin. Now Luke will take a footer on the inside and get it to drop. Yeah. Luke Martin. Now he'll pull it back here between the circles. Watch there by Luke Martin. Barks out of play. Sends it off to his right. And Aiden Black with the steal. Stepping in front of Settles. And Aiden Black comes back and scoops it up and in.
Bringing the ball up against full court pressure.
Break it this time. Martin Vecchiola near side wide open. Antoine Black sends in the three. And Caden back into the Gateway zone. Mustangs the basketball down 3 at 13-10. 7-12 left here in the second quarter. Antoine feeding it off to Varney left of the lane. Resets, guarded by Nacho. A little scoop shot, score it for Brennan Varney. Another Laurel Highlands rebound. McCrummon came in averaging 24 points a game. And as Steve said, yet to score in this game, but does get a steal there. Stepping in front of Luke Martin. And McCrummon coming back. And just like that, Steve gets his first 2 points of the game. And as Burton a miss there from just inside the foul line for the Mustangs. And Gateway another rebound. Viveris back across. A little juggle and a regain there from Nichols. Will float it off on the far side, and leaning and scoring for Gateway there is Dyson Harper. The Gators lead Laurel Highlands by 5 at 17-12. 4:30 left before halftime.
It's like both teams are grinding the score, aren't they?
Martin over to Burton. Trying to spin near baseline. A little ball fake. Pivot, goes strong, and gets the 2 to go. Gateway the basketball, trailing Laurel, actually leading Laurel Highlands by 1 at 17-16. Hassan Wallace. Basavic again, and now Hassan on the far side. Gateway in no hurry. Now Basavic's going to launch a deep three and hit it. The rebound for Laurel Highlands. Off to Antoine Black. A little switch back here with Caden Smith. So the Mustangs keeping this a one-possession game, down 3. Smith back to Burton. Big guy for 3. Hits it. They're going to say no, the foot was on the line. They'd be 3 games at least cleared of Gateway. And really sitting in a good spot. Driving here is Nichols. Scoop shot spins out. Antoine and Nacho fighting for the rebound. Nacho able to keep it alive. Back to Nichols, trying to post up, off balance shot, and Nichols banked it in. Another possession here to start. Steve, the Mustangs feeling out the Gators a little bit until they get a turn and shoot and a make from Luke Martin right of the lane. To Viveris, who plays catch there with Mikkel Bruce McCrummon. Viveris again over to McCrummon, trying to feed into Nacho. Got intercepted there by Antoine Black. Coming back with numbers. Antoine driving and finishing with a left hand. Aiden directs traffic near side to Antoine. Mustangs the basketball in a 1-point lead. Antoine for 3 near side, hits it. And the Mustangs trying to keep their faint playoff hopes alive here tonight with Varney setting the screen. Aiden Black, jumper far, elbow good. Mustangs feeling it right now, Steve. 24 points a game, held to just 2 so far in this game. Chris Settles on the inside, kicking in the corner, and that's Basavic missing there on a 3. Laurel Highlands another rebound. Antoine going cross court far side to Aiden, taking a step back long 2, and now they're going to give him the 3. They said the 3's good. Getting all the breaks here, Steve, to start the third as well. Aiden now in front of the Laurel Highlands bench. In the Gateway zone with Varney setting the screen. Aiden for 3, top of the key. Missed there, a little tap out, and Aiden's going to keep it alive. He'll reload again, and this time hit it.
Yeah, watch this. Mark down the score now. 3:06, 34-22, and he goes out.
And Gateway is yet to score here in the third quarter. We played almost 5 minutes. The Mustangs on a 15-0 run. See if the Gators can cut into it on this possession. Bruce McCrummon, jumper just inside the foul line, good.
Vecchiola too. I mean, he's not contributing much as far as points, like you said, but he is very valuable on the defensive end and setting screens on the offensive end.
Rebounds as well as Aiden Black, reining in another jumper there. 37-25 Mustangs with 1:28 left in the third. Bruce McCrummon. Take it over to Settles. Back to Bruce McCrummon. Pretty pass in the finish. You have Caden Smith in there with Harem, Aiden Black, Luke Martin, and Varney right now on the Laurel Highlands side. Settles pulls it back to Viveris as those two play catch, and now Settles launched the three and hit it from the corner.
Yeah, as good as that was, you feel like the momentum has shifted back, right? The foul trouble took Vecchiola and Black out of the game.
Now Varney battling Nacho down on the blocks. Will pull it off to Luke Martin. Martin jumper just inside the foul line. Nice. Good. 7:33 left here in the fourth.
Boy, every minute you go with keeping Black and Vecchiola in the game is a bonus for the Mustangs.
Exactly. Viveris over to Basavic on the inside. Settles, drives, and scores.
It's like we're hanging on for dear life here, isn't it? Just, I mean, they're playing their guts out.
And Laurel Highlands used a 15-0 run to start the third quarter to take a double-digit lead, but Gateway's fought back, and now they're back to within one. And Sebi Vecchiola, the rebound for Laurel Highlands. Almost coughed it up. Aiden Black, a nice save. He almost lost the basketball. Now he does lose the basketball. Coming back through center. Bruce McCrummon back on it. He'll put it up and in. Is that a charge? No, a blocking foul on Aiden Black.
Now they back off, which is surprising because they get a 2-point lead. And here comes a jump press.
Now Bruce McCrummon made the second free throw. Antoine Black back on the other side. Aiden operating here between the circles, now backing off on the far side. Varney setting it again. Aiden works off to his right, drives, floats one up, and he'll get the basket in one. Aiden Black. And he'll look to set a screen, then pull it back off to Bruce McCrummon on the far side. In front of the Gateway bench now. Settles a little hop step, kick out back to Viveris. And Gateway so far in no hurry on this possession. Now cutting in and taking a jumper and making the jumper is Jacob Chris Settles. Next foul will send Gateway to the line. Viveris goes into the backcourt there to Basavic, and there you get the foul on Harem. So no matter what happens here, still just a one-possession game. First of two free throws up on the way and good. So a three could win it here, Steve. A two would tie it, and Aiden Black has his pocket picked. And coming back and slamming it home. You talk about an exclamation point for Mikel Bruce McCrummon. Now Sebi Vecchiola to trigger it in here. Will roll it into Aiden Black. Aiden down the far boundary, down to three, down to two, down to one. He'll fire from the far wing, comes up short, and that'll do it. So the Gateway Gators, it was another battle tonight, but Gateway rallies back to knock off Laurel Highlands 48-44.